And you should be live.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm noobsalmon. And this is GTA 5 Trevor%, and I have with me a really special guest. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm FPMK, GTA 5 speedrunner and streamer.
Yeah,
Yeah, was it?
legend. Yeah. Okay, I will start the countdown and we'll explain stuff after that. So, Hekathon starts officially in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, so I'm not gonna run the full game. Can you explain what Trevor% means?
So
FPMK?
yeah, basically, Trevor percent is like the first segment of this game. It's like the finish the first heist of the game. It takes like about 1 hour, 1 hour 10. Depends like what's your pace. And so it's like an introduction segment to the game.
Yeah, so basically if you don't want to run this game for 6 hours, you have this option.
Oh yeah. A lot of like new people that are like new to the GTA 5 speedrunning start with this segment. Like it's understandable.
Yeah, just
It
like
has some
me.
nice. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so there's some optimizations here at the beginning, but just we have to go fast. This is Prologue, probably the most reset heavy point of the run.
So this first part is like let's call it fun. Like it's basically mostly cutscenes, and it really forces you to not reset.
Yeah, it basically just introduces you to the game, but speedrun-wise, it had some fun stuff.
Yeah, small optimizations like aiming at the like guys at the start in like certain order. You can run in first person to be like slightly quicker around the corners.
Yeah, you saw
Shoot.
me. Yeah, you will see me switch to third person and first person a lot because it depends. Like in different sections of the game, the movement speed is different. I think on the inside you have to be in third person mostly. On the outside, it's first person.
Yes, basically this kind of shows that Rockstar didn't plan on having first person in the game, to be honest, because
It's
like
scuffed pretty much.
yeah, movement speeds are very weird. Okay, first shootout of the game. There are not many shootouts in this segment.
Yeah, I wasn't really bad at it. I was nervous a bit because first run. Yeah, you're gonna hit the headshots. You wanna be fast here.
Yeah, so if you hit headshots, it's one bullet, one kill, basically.
So there's a fun thing in this game called rapid fire, which might happen. They just insta-die. Okay, we don't kill these guys, but we're just trying to run over here. And Michael and Brad will be teleported to us later, so you actually don't have to kill all of the cops here.
These ones you want to kill, though. Oh, one survived.
Oh no, it's pretty bad.
And then last two spawns, and you get into the car.
Perfect. Almost. Yeah.
So yeah, now basically a section where 4 minutes of cutscenes ahead of us. There is no way to skip them. Like this is not the only unskippable cutscene, but yeah, one of the few in this game.
Yeah, exactly. You can actually lose time here because there will be a drive to the. Well, we're gonna try to beat the train, but we'll see what happens.
No spoilers.
Yeah. So I will try to do my best here. I'm not the best runner, as you can tell by just this shootout. This game requires a lot of concentration in the shooting segment and also the driving segments.
Oh yeah, the driving is really important in this segment especially. But yeah, it's the theme of the game basically.
So the magic here is just to drive on the right, because that's really faster for some reason. You don't
Yeah,
know
there
why.
is like a forced slowdown in the middle of the road for some reason. So like if you stick to the sides, you are going faster.
Okay,
Just
let's
take
see
this
if we can beat the train. Oh no.
unsuccessful again.
Yeah, one time we'll beat it.
You guys all right? Fuck! Come on!
So yeah, cutscenes. There's like one small gameplay segment coming up, but yeah,
Yeah,
not
just a
exciting.
just a big intro here that
Come on!
I used to watch a guy for a really long time called Burhack, who is a GTA 5 legend, and there was a idea of a tourney for this category. So I decided that after watching many years of him playing, that I'd try my best and learn this speedrun. I think you FPMK did the same, like you
Yeah,
learned
I
this run
start.
for the tourney.
Actually, we can use this cutscenes to like make a shout out to the tourney because it's still ongoing. So like, if you find this category interesting or like GTA 5 speedrunning interesting, then make sure to check out. Like today there are 2 matches in the tournament on Twitch TV/Burhack, and tomorrow there is winners bracket final on GTA Marathon stream. Like it will be really exciting stuff. So make sure to check that out.
Yeah, it was a huge event. There were like a lot of players, like more over 70.
Yeah,
something.
78 people, and we have like nearly $2,000 prize pool right now. So yeah, pretty exciting.
Yeah, you are still in the
Yeah,
bracket.
I'm actually playing today later. So yeah,
So what's your PB in this category?
my PB is 57.49 currently.
Yeah, and that's how much on the leaderboard? Which
7th place.
Yeah, 7. So I think I'm like 200 something on the leaderboard. So it's a bit of a difference, but should be fine. Almost the same.
Oh yeah, someone is asking how did so that's like it's like small trick, but you don't have to do that shootout that's there between the cutscenes. You can just run away because when you do the shootout, basically there's like a timer or something, and after the timer ends, the next cutscene triggers. But like basically in that cutscene, Trevor just runs away. So if you run away, you don't have to do the shootout at all.
Yeah, it's an unintended sequence break, or the intended sequence break, I think. The game, the developers intended that you should to do the shootout, but you can just run away because why not? Okay, so that was a big cutscene, but most of the cutscenes will be skippable, thankfully.
Yeah. So now the gameplay begins.
The real gameplay begins. Okay.
Like, come on.
Okay, so we picked the red car here instead of the white, not because it's the fastest, but because it's the closest to us, and we have a race with Lamar.
Yeah, on this drive, even though the white car is a bit faster, you have to actually wait for Lamar a bit. So yeah,
Oh no.
not really. It's fine. It's fine. The white car isn't really worth it, even though it's faster.
Yeah. If I would made that turn, I could use Lamar to boost myself because Lamar rubber bands to us. Okay, and I'm using the Franklin's power to make the sharp turns. I tried to do... Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay. So basically, like, Franklin's power slows down the time while you're driving only, but it kind of changes the physics of the game, or like when the time is slowed down. So like, you can get massive boosts from like using the power and using some mechanics.
Yeah, I was trying to do a thing called brake boosting, which lets you go a bit faster. It's a bit tricky and I might not be able to pull it off because I'm really new, but a lot of good players use that a lot and it's a thing in this game. It's kind of like a glitch, I guess, or an exploit.
Kinda. Basically, to explain it, the game, when you go over a bump or some you know, like minor, like not equal parts of the road, you can like hold brake and accelerator at the same time, and the game like thinks you are stand still and during like burnout, so it gives you a speed boost for some reason.
Yep. Also, we are already using like shortcuts to get ahead of Lamar. If you play this game, I think most of the time he will beat you here. But we are already
You are supposed to follow him, but we
Oh,
just
yeah.
know where to go, so we don't care about that.
You can actually be too fast here and then lose him for some reason, even though both of them know where to go. But I was not that fast enough. Yeah, skip that cutscene, and I'm gonna go to this specific point. Okay, that didn't happen. Okay, now it happened. To try to get away from the cops, and what I'm trying to do is just go slow here because it's on a timer, and they will just attract to these locations now, and you have to go to Simeon's pawn shop. But if you go there too fast, the cops will attract to this location, and you have to like go in a big circle and lose like, even you can lose like minutes here if you mess this
Yeah,
up.
if you get seen for sure. You know, basically how the cops work in this game is like they know where you are at all times, but they just like pretend to not know and like go slowly. But yeah, like code-wise they know where you are.
Yep. So I walked outside because it actually skips, I think, a dialogue line here, and the
Yeah.
cutscene will start anyways.
A lot of cutscenes is like triggered by like you getting to a certain location and then dialogue not playing. So there are a lot of dialogue skips, like small stuff that saves seconds, but it just adds up over the run.
Yep. So my goal in this run is not to crash anything, but it's gonna be hard already.
Yeah, so the huge RNG thing, and I think that's the case for like all GTA games. It's the traffic. Like sometimes you can't do anything about that.
Yeah. Here's the meme cutscene that we skipped, sorry. It was like a meme 5 months ago, but not anymore.
Yeah, we don't watch cutscenes in speedrun.
Oh, nice. I got the warp.
Yeah, that's a nice warp where you like walk into the gate, and because you pressed F like to get into the car, the game tries to get you into the car, but like there is no way, so it just warps you.
Yeah, it's a small optimization. And yeah. Also, they really talk like cursing in this game, so I'm sorry. It's not safe for work, but I actually prepared something for certain not safe for work sections, so all the family can watch this first run.
Fun for whole family.
Yeah. Okay, so I take a big turn there, not actually run to the car, because if you run to the car straight up, Lamar won't run to the car, loses some time. Okay, so at this point of the story, we're just trying to follow Franklin's life, I guess, for a while.
Yeah, I don't actually know the whole story, what's happening here, but yeah.
Stun jump failed, dude. Oh.
It's fine, it's fine.
Yeah.
This is one of the harder missions in the segment.
So it's called the repossession. We're trying to repossess a bike, I think.
Yeah, there's like this drive can be pretty tough because of the traffic. Then there's like a small shootout coming up, and then driving with a bike. On the
Yeah,
last
this
drive.
shootout is something because of a trick, but I will explain that. Also, I'm parking this car specifically here, so it will respawn later. Because the bullet is really cool and we're trying to preserve it. Okay, I'm using a really old strat here, but we can push Lamar, but I'm just instead of punching this homeless person, and Lamar won't stop. And yeah, so you have you run away further, because if you just walk around with Lamar, you lose like 20 seconds, I think, because some extra dialogue.
Not that much, but yeah, as I said, the cutscenes usually trigger when you like enter a certain location and dialogue is not playing. And if you stay close to Lamar, he will start talking, and that delays the cutscene.
Okay. So you have to kick the garage door, that's mandatory. Okay, so here comes the fun part. So I climb over this wall to spawn all the enemies at once, and that's why the shootout is really hard.
For some reason, like climbing over objects is spawn all the enemies, and yeah, it's just faster. Oh, that's unlucky.
Yeah, bad RNG, nothing you can do. I guess.
It's fine. This is like quick respawn. Doesn't lose that much time.
Okay, first try. Let's go. The problem with me is that I'm not really used to third-person shooting. I'm more of a FPS guy, and I can't see the reticle correctly. And it's like, there's one guy there. Okay, just try not to die.
Yeah. So like, you can like say that why don't you use the first person, but like first person in this game is not.
Yeah,
great
that's
for
also
sure.
bad. Yeah. So
Yeah, there is no like way around this if you don't like third person shooting.
yeah. So I think the car will still despawn or respawn at the location here, even if you die, even if it's in a different position. Okay, so you cannot really, yeah, you can't break boost with bikes, right?
No.
So I'm just trying to wheelie because that's the fastest way. But so yeah, we have to get this bike to a certain location, and it's a kind of risky route. So I'm trying to do some shortcuts, but it's also really risky. But I will try my best. There's this weird
Bad
jump
trap.
here.
Yeah, so we want to wheelie as much as possible, but when you wheelie, the bike is hard to control. Like this bike is hard to control. Nice.
Nice.
nice. So that
Barely.
jump saved a
Yeah.
nice time.
Yeah, because you have to go like a weird way here, and weird traffic and all that stuff, so just saves a chunk of time here. Oh no!
Man, I can't hang with your ass for a while.
Okay,
Ah.
if you jump down here, then you can skip that dialogue line, but I was afraid of... Oh no! No!
No. Okay, we can showcase other strats.
Yeah, so if you don't have the bullet, you have to find another car, and I'm really bad at this, but I'm probably gonna use the taxi here. Because it's fairly fast, and hopefully...
Oh yeah, so one thing we didn't mention, this category follows the classic rule set, which basically like doesn't allow using taxis to like warp, because if you like enter the taxi as a passenger, then you can like use it to warp around the map. And also you can't use mission skips, which is like an interesting feature by Rockstar, that when you fail a mission 3 times, you can just progress to the next checkpoint.
What the fuck is wrong
Exactly.
with you, Tanya?
You
It's a
don't
bit
have to
more
play.
challenging.
Hey, look, let's make this
So
quick.
yeah,
I
like,
got shit
this
to do.
follows the classic rule set, which is like the most fun one.
Yeah. Okay, so we take Tanya to a taxi drive, because that's fun. Also, this is not part of the main mission. This is just introduces the game, yourself game's side missions.
Yeah, this is the only side mission you are required to do to complete the game.
Shit, your ass must be high or something.
I told you, I don't do that shit no more. I mean, I'll
Throw-
baby dose now
tow
and
a
again
car.
just for the taste. But
Okay,
I'm
I
doing
tried to
good,
park the
boo.
car
Don't lie.
in a better place, so Tanya will be
There's JB's truck.
a bit faster,
Let's go
but
bring
it's
that
fine.
shit
Yeah, she's kinda slow, so we want to park as close as possible.
Yeah, because she drank too much chocolate milk, I guess, and
Yo,
it's a
we
bit
on
silly.
it like ugly on your mama.
Yeah, the tow truck is really slow.
It's Tanya, fool.
I'm trying to
My
hit
boy
the
Franklin, we
curbs.
doing
Another
JB.
technique is curb boosting. It just gives you, I think, a temporary boost sometimes if you go on and off a
This one
curb.
should be easy.
It like
Shit, not
accelerates
easy
you a
enough for
bit.
JB to drag
You
his ass
definitely
out
want to
whatever
hit
crack
as
house
many
he
curves as
laying in.
possible, but you don't want to crash, because like crashing with this
Yo,
thing
gang,
is
Yeah.
Except
like
I ain't
worst,
gang.
like it takes so much time to accelerate again.
Move that seat back, and you know I'll make it right for you.
That ain't what
I
I'm
use
saying.
Franklin's power to
Fuck
make
happened
the
to you?
sharper turns.
Okay, we are in, baby.
Yeah,
Let's
very
get this
riveting
back to
mission.
the lot.
Hey, this was not how I saw my day.
Maybe if
going.
you have some donations, now it's the
So I
time
ain't seen you
to
around the hood
shout them
much.
out.
I've been trying to
Dude,
branch out.
absolutely do.
Can't stay in
Nice.
Chamberlain Hills forever.
Ew,
So yeah, my
nigga
fellow
got
fishermen,
airs
thank you for doing this run,
now.
by the
I
way.
remember you before
It's
you
me,
was a
Mr.
wannabe
Hekathon,
when
back.
you just was.
And I remember you and JB before
So yeah,
y'all
just
was
to
co-pigs.
quickly
Shit changes.
say that.
You
So
the
the
one who
Hekathon, in
turned
case you didn't
out.
know, Hekathon
JB
donations
smoking,
go
but he
towards the
ain't
ESA
smoking,
Summer
homie.
Charity
He out here
this year,
grinding,
which is
towing
going to be
cars,
Save the Children. You
paying
can also see
bills.
that logo on the
For
bottom
real.
left side of
Cause
your
I could have
screen.
sworn it was me
We
out here
indeed have
towing
some
cars
little
for him.
donations to start the
And
marathon
looking
off.
damn fine
One
doing
is
it
by
too,
Thomas OB,
baby.
who says nice. I agree with
Okay,
that.
we make
Nice.
the drop where they got the areas
Nice.
marked. They get real
And then we have one by our
finicky
very
when
own
we don't leave
Jo,
it in the right place.
who's in the chat right now, and
I'll
who's also
see
going to
you
have
on
a
the
run
block.
later in this marathon.
Anything
Hello,
you
Jo, who
need,
says,
you holla at me.
"Best marathon ever is back! This is the year of Carla! Exclamation point! Exclamation point!" Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And by the way, follow noobsalmon's Twitter account. He's very good. He has a good Twitter game.
Yeah, I usually post funny gifs and like funny cat gifs and cat videos. So if you like them, then just give me a follow.
I like them. But yeah, okay. Have fun.
Okay. Thanks, Sergi. Because I was extra careful, but you can use like a funny trick here that you can just crash into the gate and it warps into the cutscene.
Yeah, but you can also die, so let's not
Yeah.
do that in a marathon. Because that's another thing. If you die on a mission, you just restart the checkpoint. It's not a big deal. But when you are like traveling between the missions and you die, then you are warped to the hospital,
Yeah.
and like that's not what you want. And that was the route.
I was just for good luck, but I won't hurt anyone anymore. So in this,
So karma will get him for this. Don't worry.
I did this during my tourney and I won that match, so I have to do this every time.
Oh no.
Okay, and also there's a trick here that I guess I shouldn't mention tricks that I won't do, but there are tricks that pro players do that you can actually warp Lamar into this vehicle instead of
Actually, that's not a very good trick.
Yeah, that's
because,
not good.
Yeah, like it saves 7 seconds, but there is a chance you get cops doing that, and then you like restart the checkpoint and you lose like.
Or you can
30
push that shopping cart
Yeah,
the side of the road.
Yeah.
But that's really hard and inconsistent. So.
Consistent right now.
And there was a brake boost there, but I didn't hit that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's a really slow vehicle, and firstly, you don't want to crash it, but also you kind of want to, yeah, accelerate it up.
Well, as noobsalmon was mentioning, like there is like a new strat here, and like this mission became like the hardest one for like the top players, I think, because this drive is hard because of traffic and like all the boosts you can do as well, and then like all the strats in this mission just add up to so much time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the new strat for obvious reasons. It's a really pro strat. It's really inconsistent hard.
Yeah, it's really hard. Like
it's basically just to hit. There's a very weird way to hit the next cutscene earlier, but it's not worth it unless you knew exactly what you're doing, and maybe top 10 players can do it only. And
yeah, so basically, when we discovered this, I did like a 2-hour stream of just practicing it, and like I still wasn't like consistent. So yeah.
Maybe I should try it now. Maybe I can do it first try, even though I don't know the exact setup for it. No. So we're gonna follow D. Yeah, I think for story-wise, we're just trying to get some extra money for capturing D, who is an OG. But things go wrong, and yeah, you will see. Also, we are using a very different route. We should follow him, and what happens here is that he's gonna get hit by this boss. But if you go this way, the cutscene actually won't trigger. He will still fall here.
Yeah.
And just rubber and bag, but yeah.
So again, just knowing where you have to be to trigger the cutscene.
Yeah. Another movement that I'm using is weapon swapping, and it just makes you a bit faster in third person. But I'm gonna switch to first person now. But climbing is weird in first person, so switching back to third. Jumping down and rolling is also weird in first person.
Yeah.
But now we can switch back, okay.
the movement in this game is just so weird. It's something you have to learn, but
Yeah, you have to coordinate it if you wanna be good, especially for like longer runs. I guess it's pretty useful to learn
Oh
all
yeah,
the small
like,
things.
like it can save you like seconds in each missions, and then it just adds up. Don't kick it. Don't kick it.
No, I just pushed the cat.
Okay.
He's
But,
my friend.
Okay, I will give the warning later in this mission. 'Cause
Yeah,
there's
there.
some bad
Yeah,
going.
it's fine. So, okay, so now the game expects you to check these train cards, but we actually know where D is, but there's actually, it used to be an auto scroller, I think, but now there's a small thing you can do is just to push Chop a bit when he sniffs and makes this section a bit faster. But I'm really bad at this, but I try my best.
It actually, like, if you do it perfectly, it saves huge amounts of time.
Yeah.
Even this is still saving a lot of time compared to just letting Chop do his thing.
Yeah, but Chop has a weird hitbox, so pushing him and only push him at the right time.
Also a pretty difficult strat. So as I said, this and a warning, don't look.
Yes.
Don't.
Yeah, so there's a dog there that's if you don't shoot, let's say Chop will go there and have some dog love romantic session with that dog, and we don't want to do that because again it's a family stream and also it loses you time. So
It actually saves frames, yeah. So that one was justified.
yeah, but don't worry, it's a video game dog. I wouldn't hurt a real dog like this. Promise. We just run here to trigger the cutscene earlier. Yeah, so things went wrong here. We got D, but Lamar will mess it up because Lamar is really dumb.
Yeah, I don't even know like what happens, even knowing the dialogue actually.
All you need to know is a lot of dialogue, and you cannot really use Franklin's power to do that because I think it just delays them and just slower. Because
yeah, if you use Franklin's power, you delay the dialogue, and like here it's like perfectly timed that when you like arrive at the location we want to arrive at, the dialogue will like be close to an end. So yeah, just don't power. And if you have to power, hold it a bit longer so the dialogue isn't interrupted, but that also slows time. So that's kind of like interesting thing about Franklin's power, because we are using real timer here, like real time.
yeah,
Wait, what was that? Oh yeah, okay.
I got stopped earlier.
Yeah, it's fine.
This some bullshit. Take me down the cut.
So yeah, we are using RTA to time this, and Franklin's power slows down the game, but the timer is still like normal. So yeah, you don't want to overuse the power, but it's faster if you use it correctly.
Yeah. So yeah, if I were doing this correctly, we could have stopped and triggered 2 cutscenes one after another. Because you need to let D go and you need to drive Lamar to the this place. Okay. So thankfully Simeon is outside. Sometimes it's too late and you have to wait for a day. Just loses you a few seconds.
Nice. Also, you have to have 60 FPS here, which someone has, but if you're like running at higher FPS, you have to cap to 60 FPS because for some reason this just mission fails.
Yes, Discord sounds. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. It's only because you didn't put on streamer mode.
Oh no.
I wasn't.
Okay, that was my. Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Well, that was just my sign to tell you we have some donations whenever you have time. Just
Go for it now.
Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm not ready. I'm ready. We have $10 by Uranea, who is also in chat. Wonderful ESA chat mod, thank you. Saying, been looking forward to Hek 21, hashtag Team Juanita forever. I agree with that statement, and that refers to the relay, the relay races. I just saw your smile on stream, Salmon. That is referring to the relay races, which we have later on tomorrow and on Sunday. So the Jedi Academy and New Year's Edge relay races. Team Juanita is one of the 2 teams. and you can actually send your donations towards one of the two teams, which will increase the commentary bias during that race towards one of the two teams. We have $20 by Lexius, who says Gluck Salami. Less than 3.
Shout out to Lexius,
Yeah.
guy from the community.
Jimmy called me a bitch!
Yeah, Salami is my nickname given by the wonderful Hungarian speedrunner community. Shout out to you guys as well.
It's a nice nickname.
Yeah, so makes sense. Oops. Got to switch this first person, it's fine. Okay, oops. Yeah, I didn't do that. Okay, so this is the time when we cross our paths with Michael, with Franklin, because we repossess his son's car. And for some reason he's hiding in the back of this car, but he appears later. If you try to enter the car and exit it immediately, he will spawn immediately. So we don't have to wait for that to happen.
Yeah, also like because of dialogue reasons, so we don't have to wait at the end.
Yeah, maybe one day we'll have a beer, and I'll explain how the world really works.
Also, you can't use Franklin's power here.
A car dealer, dog, by the name of
So I went the wrong way, right? Yeah.
So this business,
Yeah,
Forgot to turn.
it's fine. It's fine. Like
Okay,
this.
city tour.
don't worry.
One turn
Me
later.
and Mr. Yetarian.
So just enjoy this casual playthrough now a bit. Okay. Because we want to go this way because there's the yellow dots which just triggers the mission start, so the custom start. And if you go this way and you actually stop exactly there, you don't teleport yourself to the other side of the road, so it's a bit faster. And we just run into that place. Okay, I was in still first person. Not using the right.
So yeah, you can complete fight pretty quickly with just punches, but it's difficult. Oh, okay, this should be fine.
Yeah. Some pushes, but it's fine.
This was good.
Yeah.
Nothing bad. And now for the first time we do a save warp here.
Yeah, big cheating coming up.
So there is like a mechanic that if you load a save file and you hold a character switch button to like another character, you can get teleported to your save house.
Yep.
So it's not really like it's not useful everywhere. Like in the whole run, like in the any percent, we do it like 7 times or 8 times maybe. In this category, just 2 times.
Mm-hmm. So I held the switch button all the time during this load screen, and it just teleports me to the safe house. Also, I'm gonna get some tutorial messages done with here. The sleep mode, I actually don't turn on sleep mode yet, but it's gonna be important later.
Yeah, and also running around the old dot,
We're
so
taking my wife's car.
like you skip a cutscene.
Again, same thing. I was trying to run to a specific path, so actually Franklin won't get stuck, and also he runs to the car. This traffic dude.
Another pretty difficult missions, especially for new runners. Like important drives. And yeah, you will see. What's going on.
Yeah, this is a pretty difficult in terms of driving. I actually practiced this today and I nailed it. For some reason, I never do it. But this can go really wrong because it has a really specific scripted drive coming up. Not now. It should be an easy part, but again, bad RNG.
This first part, like this is fine. Like you don't want to crash, obviously, but yeah, you can still build up the speed. You need more speed towards the end of this drive.
Alright, homie. I ain't your homie. I'm someone.
So basically, there's like some people stole Michael's boat, and he's trying to chase it. And now, like after this huge turn, you will like have a chance to spot it, and you want to get as close to it as possible. So Franklin starts climbing up.
There it is.
So let's see.
My boat.
Oh, that was cool. Easy, easy.
So yeah, if you don't get that climb up, you lose like 15 seconds by default, basically.
Yeah, and also the truck rubber bands, and sometimes you have to slow down to actually build up speed later. Like right now, I messed up a little bit.
Yeah, you have to like control the rubber banding here a lot.
Yeah, but also right now, there should be like a scripted thing that this guy shoots my hood. Oh, they said some really bad things. Just ignore that. Yeah, they shot the engine. It's gonna be relevant. And now one guy will come out and we have to shoot him at a very specific time because for some reason we have to watch this struggle between them until this point. No!
Yeah, shooting while driving isn't fun.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it properly. I was trying to keep... Yeah.
Also, the tough part about this is like you want to go kind of slow to like not rubber band the boat that much, but you have to be close to the boat to like trigger the next animation.
You have to be in a really specific distance every single time almost.
Yeah, so that's why it's really difficult for new runners, especially.
And the reason why we don't do this fast because we actually have to go to like a pawn shop again, and
we'll see. Like when we pick up Franklin here, we will have to like turn around.
Yeah, normally you can just jump down if you do it fast enough and go to the LSC shop, but it was a bit slow. You can actually go all the way in the middle of the bridge. That usually happens, but I'm a bit faster now, thankfully, but...
Yeah, that loses you a lot of time if that happens.
Yeah, but it was, I guess, okay. Wasn't ideal.
That's fine. You can still even maybe make the dialogue.
Yeah, maybe.
It will be close.
Yeah. Especially with the spun out, whatever. So surprise, surprise, the car got some problems after that guy shoot the hood or the motor. And yeah, we missed the dialogue skip here, but it doesn't matter. Just hit the yellow dot. Trigger this mission. And this the game introduces you to that you can actually fix your broken car or something. But just this one time. You can skip the big, like, fairly big cutscene here by switching your weapon and enter. That way you skip that small cutscene. Small optimization. And we are taking Jimmy home, aka Jizzle. Best character.
You know what? Call me what you like, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, sure.
Jimmy, ain't he? Or Jimmy.
Another drive where like traffic can be kind of stupid. Yeah, that's like most of the missions. Like, this game can be unforgiving.
Yeah, so I think we forgot to mention that there's like scripted traffic sometimes during missions. There is like semi-scripted and like random, totally.
No, man, I'll just stick with Jimmy.
And you have to just learn when to do what.
Yeah, like even if it's random, you can learn the patterns. Like there is like even like in the randomness there are some patterns like, you know, like where the cars are, or when you see like there is a green light on one crossroad, you can like assume that there will be green light on the next one and stuff like that. You know?
Yep.
You just need to learn that by experience. There's nothing else to it.
Yeah, and actually there's a new rule to this category that you have to keep the traffic laws and stop at the red light. No, just kidding. It'll be fun for new runners at least, but no.
Following the traffic rules %, yeah.
And the GPS. Okay, so there is another trick that usually people do here, but I'm gonna use a fairly odd strat that... So the mission is at Michael's house, but you need to get far away so to trigger it. So we're gonna switch to Michael, who is like somewhere here. Switch back to Franklin, and it just spawns that mission, and There are some techniques that you can do instead of this, but I'm too much of a noob.
This is faster than driving away with Franklin
Stop happening to me.
and driving back.
Hey, you! Stop it!
So Michael's wife has had some interesting tennis course with the tennis coach, and Michael got upset. So just pretty bad and trying to follow him. Instead of following him, we actually know where he's gonna end up, so we're just gonna go to that place.
Hey, we ain't gonna get that dude at this rate.
And the game won't fail, because that's what expected. And
Yeah,
Man, I think we lost
you are like it's scripted that you will lose him, so like it doesn't matter if you lose him earlier than the game expects you, because it's just scripted to lose him.
They were in my
It will, like,
house.
put you in
Um,
checkpoint.
so I'm using 2017 strats here by going this way.
Yeah, safer strat.
Yeah, safer. You can actually climb the hill, but as you can see, the hill there is pretty steep. There's actually a few ways you can climb it, but if you fail it, you lose a lot of time, and I usually can't do it first try, but safe.
In the back of the truck.
Safe
If you
strat.
fail the climb up, it's like 20 seconds lost, maybe even more, depends how bad you failed it.
Yeah, you have to back up and try it again. Oops, forgot to skip
Yeah,
it.
and if you fail again, then yeah. So you see, that's you know that can be a never-ending cycle.
Yeah, it's not good.
Here we go!
So basically this mission, I think this is the whole start of the whole storyline in terms of things go wrong and you destroy this wonderful house, which turns out it belongs to like a Mexican crime lord. And he's pretty pissed, so you have to get this house fixed, and that's why we do the jewel store heist to get that money.
So that's the first heist where we end this segment.
Oops.
So
Okay.
bring up your phone here to like skip more dialogue. Again.
It prevents a phone call. And we're gonna tumble down here, because that's how you do this. Nailed it.
Not the safest way to get down, but it works.
Okay, I tried to do a thread that I was never able to, but it might work this time. So I'm using the button to do the, what is it called? Like you can look back camera, and it just lets you basically do a exploit where I can do. Okay, it makes you just not spawn these goons, because they only spawn if you don't look at them, but I mess this up every time. And one time, during the turn we mentioned, I managed to despawn them, which never happened to any runner.
Yeah.
That was fun.
We call that the salami strat, but
Yeah, and Mod wanted to see my mod folder, and yeah. But I wasn't cheating, so I don't know how that happened.
That's what she said.
So obviously, without the goons it would be much faster, but
Thanks for the
yeah,
help out
just a
there.
few seconds lost. It's fine. Marriage counseling done. And yeah.
Is this still
friend
the number
request
for
ahead of
Lester
us.
Crest?
One of the first
Who's
major
asking?
RNG
Who's
missions in
awful
this
cagey.
game. You basically want to like get a spawned bike,
Michael.
but yes,
You
the
don't
game
sound
can be
good,
sometimes
buddy.
generous, sometimes not. So
Tactful
we'll
and
see.
charming even in death.
Yeah,
Hey,
the
come see me, old
perfect
friend.
would be
I'm
to have a
living in Los
fast
Santos,
bike
just like
here,
you. Marietta
parked,
Heights.
but usually that doesn't happen, so we have to look for that.
Hello?
There's like a chance. Actually, there are some fast cars there as well.
Let's try. Let's try the... I tried to find a bike.
Okay.
Bike is a bit faster. In this category, not that much, but it's nice to have.
Yeah, for classic or like classic person classic, we actually need that bike because we use a dupe to like you know, make like out of one bike 2 bikes and you know, to use them later as well. So this bike is one of the slowest ones. Sadly.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just use it. Yeah, I'm actually not familiar with all the bikes. I know some of them are very slow, like this one, but...
Well, like to be clear, this is like one of the ones we still take because there are like really slow bikes that if we see them, then we just don't take them at all. Like it's not worth it.
Yeah, like
We'll
the
lose, like,
Beggar.
40 seconds. Yeah, beggar. And there are like two of them, 2 more of them. But yeah, this one is like the slowest one out of all of those we take usually.
It's fine.
But yeah, it's fine.
Maybe I should have taken the fast car, but whatever. Should be fine. We use it for, I think, for only friend request. Anyways, but it's a big drive to here and back, but usually it matters when you have trying to have a PB run, but for a marathon it should be fine. Okay, I was bad bull on Renji. Nothing you can do about it. Just happens.
Someone built there, yeah.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Okay. So visit Leicester.
So yeah, if we would play this mission with Franklin, he would take the car because of the Franklin's power. But with other characters, bikes are the way to go.
You
if you want to go the
Need my
fastest.
help.
Yeah. Okay, so basically we ask Lester's help to help with setup with the heist, which he will do, but he needs a favor, and that favor is to kill the Life Invader CEO, and Life Invader is like the big social network in this game, basically Facebook. And we will do that because why not? We don't have anything better to do, and it's gonna infiltrate the Life Invader headquarters or something here. And first we need some geeky clothes because we are pretending to go on an interview, which actually I thought this about today, that even if you go to like a company, for like a software company, you still need like suits for the interview. I don't know why they do this, but whatever.
But they are not going for an interview. We are fixing guy's PC, right?
Well, you are pretending to go on an interview, and then guy one spots you that he thinks that you're an IT guy, and then
Oh, okay, maybe that's
your
the
plans
case.
switch. So it's probably better if you don't have suits on. That's true. Something like that.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the story behind these missions. So.
I remember something, but it's fine.
Yeah, might be.
Excuse me.
Okay, so which
got
color
this
should I
interview.
choose? Should I choose the blue one? That's the meme
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Well, let's go with blue.
Yeah, it's the coolest color. Let's go with the camo shorts.
Aside, I think that might just work.
Yeah, we look sharp.
Looking fancy.
Yeah. All right. So done with this. So the important part here is just to not die with the bike. The traffic here can be deadly.
So I saw a few people asking what's Trevor percent again, so I can explain that again. It's like basically you play until the first heist happens, or like until you complete the first heist. Because after that you unlock Trevor.
Yep.
As character. So you never actually play as Trevor in this segment, but it's just something the community started to use, and yeah.
It's an old name, but everyone
Yeah,
knows it by now.
Like, if we went by the naming convention we made for the segments, it should be called like Jewel Store Heist Percent or something like that.
I think it was called like that, but people didn't like it and they changed it.
So yeah.
Okay, so we're trying to fix this dude's computer, which is really riddled with like these viruses, with this really nasty stuff. So I took the liberty, and actually we're not gonna watch big boobas here. Instead of gonna watch something else. So
Here you go. If you
enjoy
guys
some
look-
cats
You've been at it on this PC.
while I deal with this.
Got any antivirus software?
That's very nice of you.
Behind this
Yeah,
couch on the left.
we don't want to watch
Clicked an NSFW
not safe for work stuff.
bit me on the ass.
Yeah, so
Scanning.
we don't watch boobas, we watch some pussies. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
You want 'em a salad?
Yeah, I mean cats. Yeah, yeah.
My hands are free.
And that should do it.
All
Why
right.
don't you try and keep things strictly safe for work from now on?
Okay, it's over.
Hey, have you seen the prototype in the demo?
Ooh, okay. Saved. So we're gonna rig the prototype now. It's like a phone that will blow up. Spoilers.
Spoilers. No.
Hey, and we couldn't do it.
There's actually another unskippable cutscene coming up. So
Yeah, so we're gonna watch what's his name? Jay Norris Dye, who's the CEO.
Yeah.
And that will make Lester work with us for getting the money for more Team Madrazo.
Some a-hole drank my effing hemp milk. There was
Using first person here is a bit faster.
note on it.
There's not much difference. The game forces you to walk.
Yeah. Fun part of the game again.
Yeah, Resident Sleeper. So we're gonna watch some TV later. Let's see what's on the TV in our home. Lester is calling.
Hey, Michael.
That car. That was really not my fault.
Also, you want to clear your text here.
I was gonna say.
Because you will like use the phone after, like during the cutscene, and yeah, so it just makes it a bit faster.
It's a bit better menu management here.
Yeah.
And the reason I also use the bike here, you can actually enter the building with the bike and it's a bit faster.
Yeah, it warps you like out of the bike.
Yeah, so instead of watching Jay Norris Die, we're gonna watch something different channel. So turns out Michael is a huge Pokemon fan, so we're gonna watch Pokemon stream now a bit.
I should have expected this, man.
Well, it's in the game, dude. This is what Michael watches apparently.
Yeah,
Now.
the new channel in new update, right?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
So yeah, this is in the new update for some reason. I don't know why. Like Rockstar is just crazy at this point. Like they introduce weird things.
Rockstar, yeah.
It's not my fault. So also again, protecting the families. We don't want to watch Jay Norris' head explode, I guess. Even though we did some weird stuff in the game already, whatever.
Still family friendly, I think.
Yeah, very much. Also, Pokemon has a cat too, so cat content again. Not that I know, but they say.
They say.
Do we have some donations maybe at this point?
Yeah, that would be nice time here.
The Life Invader mobile device. Yes,
maybe
we've
not.
invented something.
Maybe not this time.
Hold on a second. I think someone.
Okay, so still watching Pokemon. Oh, Michael got a bit shocked by Pokemon's news, but okay. Signal lost for some reason. Wow. So that's done. Okay, that was done.
Back to gameplay again.
Yeah, sadly. Okay. So I'm getting fairly far from the house to spawn the next mission.
If you get in that corner, the next mission spawn, then you want like this phone call to spawn as well. So next mission spawns, and you are set to go to the yellow dot.
Yeah, we used to take the bike and then like drive away and drive back, but it's faster this way. What's this?
Fast.
Yeah.
This day was going so well until you showed up. You know that?
Oh my god. Okay, I was gonna say that I'm using the same technique as just running in a certain way, so Jimmy will run, but it didn't happen, but it's fine.
What's the big deal? If anything goes wrong, you can just fake your death
Okay.
and start all over.
Another one of those fun drives where like there are so many crossroads you go through here that just traffic can be like a lot of fun.
Yeah, traffic is random here as well. Yeah, a lot of things in this game is just... When I was watching it, like I basically watched for years people run this. It seems so easy, but actually it's really technical.
Oh yeah, like this speedrun is really skill based. Like there's like a lot of small things, a lot of things that you need to get like perfectly and stuff. Especially if you are like going for like great times in this category.
Yeah, exactly. It's really optimized now. So many good players.
Yeah, because of the tournament as well. Like we found it's run out so many like new things, small things. Optimize the drives more.
Yeah.
Ready.
Also, if you look at the leaderboards, there are a lot of Eastern European players, and especially a lot of Hungarian players on the top for whatever reason. And just jokingly, people ask that if we have some sort of regimen here in Hungary that we need to be good at GTA 5 speedrunning, and the answer is obviously yes. We are actually required to graduate in GTA 5 speedruns when we finish the school. Don't know why, but oh, I'm pressing the wrong inputs here.
Yeah, it's actually pretty funny. Yeah, that the top 3 guys are all from Hungary. And...
Yeah, maybe top 4 will be if I practice more, but we'll see.
Just do few more rounds and you are there.
Yeah, exactly. You can see how fluid I go with this. Okay, so I take the race bike. Some people take the BMX, and you can actually bunny hop, which looks really funny, but it's immensely harder to do that. So
Yeah, it's faster, but yeah, it's difficult. Like, and if you mess up, it's slower. So yeah, like, race bike is like the safe, and still like fast option. How to do this?
no.
Oh no! Hopefully the bike
Why?
doesn't get stuck.
The problem is that my health is low, and I will swim soon. And yeah, yeah, if you use too much stamina, you will lose health as well. And yeah.
So that's one thing where BMX is actually like has a huge advantage. Not only it's faster if you do it correctly, but also you don't use stamina while bunny hopping. So yeah, then for the next swim part you don't have to worry about stamina. But with race bike it's different. And now that Salmon crashed, he has half HP. That's not great.
Yeah, it's fine. And you also swim faster underwater, but obviously you lose oxygen. So after a while you have to come to the surface.
Yeah, and it's not really worth like diving again and stuff. So you just swim on the surface once you get up.
So I think in the story now is that Tracy, our daughter, or Michael's daughter, is in this boat, which is supposed to be we do some casting here and like drugs or something and all that kind of nasty stuff, but we're gonna rescue our daughter here and move on. But yeah, Tracy will hate us, Jimmy will hate us, like all of our family hates Michael at this point, and it's also part of the story that we're gonna skip, but yeah, story.
We also like kind of skip this chase because you are just meant to like run away from these guys, but you can just like turn around and shoot them.
God, did you just kill
Yeah.
And it's fine. Like, Tracy is a bit upset, but yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, they're shot first, so makes sense.
I'm taking you back to your brother.
I'm using really safe strats here because navigating this jet ski is something.
Can be fun, yeah.
Oh no. Okay. I thought I failed it, but it's fine. Went too hard there. Jamie. Okay. With a second save word coming up. I think we used to do like a death warp here to teleport back to our place, but you can just
Basically,
save warp.
for the next mission, you need to get a suit, and you know, like what I don't actually remember if like the dev warping gave you a suit or you went to buy one or whatever was the strat. But now when you do the save warp, you like obviously spawn at home and you can just change in the closet.
Yeah, I think during friend request you failed after exiting the Life Invader offices, and it gave you suit.
Yeah,
or
that was the
something like
strat.
that. So you can see I'm like in the sand or something, but it's the warp. Okay.
Yeah, so at home. Now we call Franklin for a hangout. That's also another strat where you like can do a hangout with one of the other characters, and when you do it from Michael's home, it's the same spot every time. So now you switch, waiting for text here.
I was a bit slow here.
Yeah, you probably didn't get it. Oh, okay, it's fine.
Oh, and explaining text. Oh, so there is like a pool of texts and it comes sequentially, and you want to get certain Oh no. Okay. Certain text to spawn missions, and right now we are waiting for Martin's text. I don't know if it happened yet or not. I went the wrong way.
You blocked one. Just go forward here. It's fine.
Okay.
You blocked one text. You don't want to have your phone up for too long after this hangout warp, but yeah, it's fine. Like you should get the first text. Like there are 3 texts here in queue. You want to get all 3 of them before entering the mission. And
yeah, we got Martin's text, and this means that we can do carbine rifles after this next mission. Otherwise, you have to wait a lot of time, and it's not optimal. And actually, most of the run, even classic percent, it relies on like good text message RNG and management and stuff.
You have to like manage your sleep mode. In Trevor percent, it doesn't really matter. Like this is the only part we use that. But
the hell is this place?
In the whole classic percent run, it's definitely needed.
Yeah, and I went to sleep mode because that guy Ricky will call us during carbine. That will just delay 1 text, I think, if you don't do that.
The guy from Live Invader. I think that's the guy who, like, we fixed his PC.
Yeah, there was full of kittens there and fixed his PC.
FIB buddies? What are you talking about?
So, again, we're gonna rob a jewel store, which has like over $3 million worth of jewels. And we're just gonna scout the place.
Maybe they thought this would be the best cut.
So we're gonna do that, and there will be actually 2 options here to do the heist. We're gonna do the faster one, obviously, but
yeah. So basically, every mission or every heist has like multiple options here, except one heist. But yeah, most of the time we choose the ones that have like less setups or like faster setups, because like missions themselves are like pretty similar most of the time.
My eyesight's fine. They're fitted
But
with
the
a
setup
camera
times
and a
can
radio
differ.
relay.
Jesus. Okay, so I wanted to actually park next to the tree or the post or whatever, because we actually warp out of your car that way, because Lester's side is blocked. But it's a small optimization. If you can do it, it's really cool, but...
Yeah. A lot of small things in this mission as well, but they add up to so much time, like getting those warps, skipping dialogue here. Even you can get jump after this cutscene as well, it saves like 4 seconds.
Yeah, that lady scared me for some reason.
Kinda looked like you would get cops, but yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, you can just warp inside the car here if you park correctly, but it's fine. There's a chance of a warp here coming up next to some boxes.
Look, there.
If I can do it.
Some construction.
No.
If they're gutting the place, I might be able to get to the roof.
It's fine now.
So you need to check the ventilation now, so that's why we do it this way.
Yeah, a lot of small movements, adjustments here, like...
Oh. The movement in this game is... I'm not used to it.
You want to switch to third person for ladder climbing, then climb up here. A lot of small things, but it's just like... It really showcases the movement here in this mission. You don't want to fall off this roof, because you would die.
Yeah, you have to start over this part, and that would be annoying. Yeah, I'm just super careful here, but yeah, you can do this really, really fast if you do like all the small optimizations. Like you can actually jump from here to the next, like this elevation, but
yeah,
fairly precise as well. Take a photo here, and you have to climb back. Obviously, the game expects you to do it, but we're just gonna fall down and hope we don't die. I'm gonna use an old setup for this, but it should be fine.
This is like the safe way. Yeah, this should be fine for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Sometimes randomly the game takes away 90% of your health, and that's really bad because of carbine rifles is a shootout, and you might die instantly, and don't wanna have that to happen.
This is nice HP. Didn't lose anything basically. So, yeah.
I pressed space instead of F. That was okay.
Here, take your glasses back.
Cool.
Let's
We
go back to the
just
garment
chilled
factory.
there
I
for a
called
bit.
ahead, told them to
Chilled in
start
the-
sending information.
Everyone
what
needs
did you
a
see?
small nap.
Nothing
Yeah.
that'll
Yeah, in the
cause
garbage as
undue
well. Yeah.
complications. Yeah, it looked like a simple
I
setup.
mean, like
Cameras
sometimes you
broadcasting
can't
to a
choose
remote
to spot
server.
them.
We
You
might
just
be able to wipe them.
Yeah.
wait where you
Security
are.
guard on the door.
Gotta
He won't
do.
want to dive the rich ass
No.
with rubber
Oh my
stones.
god.
Yeah, that was like
Alarm system
a bit
connected to the
unfortunate
door
graphic
lock.
as well.
We'll get a good
Force you
window
to
so
do
when
more
town
to
Yeah.
look.
There's this gap here.
Well, the more valuable
This is not the
merchandise
intended way, of
cabinets in
course,
the
but
center of the store.
just a
By the
small
right,
shortcut.
might start there.
We actually used it during the
Glass
heist
cabinet
as
wasn't
well.
bulletproof, meaning
This
it's
path
easy
to go
enough,
to this
but stones will be in the safe at night.
tunnel.
So,
Which spoilers,
we
we
go
might
in
not
when
go
it's
into the
open.
tunnels.
Right. Once we
Yeah,
melt down the
I
gold,
never
recut the
actually been
rocks,
in that
that's an
tunnel.
okay score.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shame we can't go in after hours.
Like
Interesting.
ever.
Those fences are promising. Might be able to flip that another way. I'm listening. Wait till we get
So you're
back.
saying that you actually
About the
started
crew,
speedrunning
yeah.
before the
There's
casual
this kid
playthrough?
who's been helping me.
Ah, okay, I might
Maybe
have.
we
Like,
can put him in.
Okay.
the last time I think I
Amateurs.
played
He
it
ain't an
casually was on
amateur. Or
PS3.
if he is,
So
he's
yeah.
a gifted
Okay.
amateur about to turn pro. He's a good kid, Lester. You know what they say. It's
There's
your
a small
funeral.
optimization here to jump over the train, but whatever.
Also a way to avoid it.
So we beat this train. Nice.
Yeah, this train is random. It can like be real fun as well. Or if it blocks you, you lose like 10 to 15 seconds.
Yeah, let's not pick the wrong choice here.
So how do you want to do this?
The loud one. Yes, exactly. Perfect.
Yes. Good. Good. I'll call.
Oops. I did not mean to do that. Sorry, Lester. Oh, he's fine. I also didn't want to do that. Oh my god, I broke my neck. Okay. Anyways, after this fun intermission, we're gonna do our favorite mission, carbine rifles.
Yeah, so another major RNG part of the run, and also like this mission is difficult as well.
Yeah. It's one of the things that if you're a new runner, you're gonna have some trouble with it probably.
Yeah, like you need like precise shooting, precise like rubber banding of everything, and also like then after you kill the guys in the van with carbine rifles, cops are after you, and like there are random spawns kinda for that, and like they can see you. So yeah, sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. Just RNG thing.
Yeah. Here. Okay. Can I concentrate? I can do it.
Yeah, you can do it. Let's go. Let's go. Easy. Playing it safe with Michael's power, so easy.
Oh no.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Shoot him.
So yeah, it looks okay.
Yeah, these are nice spawns. Should be fine.
No.
Yeah, you will make it.
Oh, okay. So sometimes there's a cop car coming on the freeway and the highway, sorry, and then he can spot you instantly. Or worst case scenario, helicopters can spot you, and it's really rough to.
Yeah,
get
if
away
the
from
heli,
them.
then for some reason sometimes like we hide under the other bridge, but yeah, sometimes it's just stuck on you, and you have to like wait for like 30 seconds to get it off you. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
This mission killed so many rounds. Like,
Yep.
it's not
Been there,
fun.
done that, but it was fine now, thankfully.
And now onto the
Alright.
last mission,
Want to say thanks?
the jewel
Waiting
store
on you,
heist
kid.
itself.
Paige.
Yeah, this should be easy also. There is a big trick coming up
Eddie,
that makes this a bit faster. But it's also a bit riskier because you can lose the crew, because you're actually going in a very, very unintended way. Also, if you just honk at them, they will run.
Yeah, this is the only place in the whole game where actually honking influences like your LI NPCs
Yep.
to run for some reason. But yeah, it's nice, it's faster.
Yeah, so what you need to do is not hit any
Alright,
cop
listen up.
cars.
Before 4 of us in this van.
which also
We're
happened
about
to me.
become accomplices in a major crime.
But for
I
some
gotta
reason I
be able to
didn't get
trust you
wanted
with my
level,
life,
so
my liberty, my reputation.
should be fine.
Alright.
Oh no!
Sometimes.
Same goes
Speaking
here.
of which,
Crew will
Oh,
only
no.
work- only
don't want to do
work
that again.
when
Yeah.
there's trust. So, in the interest
Let's
of
not do
fostering
that, yeah.
type of
Yeah, I think
relationship,
most cases,
we're
like if you get
got
cops
to
during a
introduce
mission, it
myself.
either mission fails or you have to deal with the cops first, and then
Type of thing
We didn't
more than a
speak
few
about that,
times.
yeah, so that's
I've
true.
made
If
good
like
money
you don't
doing
want to get
enough to
cops
spend a
on you
long
on
time
when
not
while you are
doing
on a mission.
I hope
Yeah,
it
it's
goes
a-
without
Like there are
saying, I know a lot
only a
of
few missions where it doesn't
anyone
matter.
yaps
Yeah.
about
And like
me
this,
or any
you
of you
like
could be dealt
wasn't a
with.
thing in older GTA's, but in
Got it?
this one they're like very strict about it.
yeah, for whatever reason, still better than Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk cops
Yeah,
who
man, I'm
spawns
Frank,
behind you
dog.
every time.
And I'm new to these kind of planned out detail robberies.
Also, you can
I've done
just
my
hit this
share of small
place
jobs,
and
you
just
know,
hit the cutscene immediately.
This is it.
Let's do this. Come on.
Also, I'm shooting really specific cases because for whatever reason, some cases here are worth more money than the others.
Yeah. So we are aiming for I don't know 3 million or whatever. So once we hit that,
Yeah, it's 3.3 million.
Come on.
any donations?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, thanks for the Discord noises again. Okay.
You won't even get to the door.
Yeah, I was waited a bit for an animation to play out, because if you go too fast here, then for whatever reason you initiate a bug where one of the drivers fall to the floor after the end of this mission.
The ground, yeah, loses like 7 seconds. Is not fun.
Yeah, it should be fun now, but it's fine. Okay, so you are supposed to go into the tunnels because there are not supposed to be no cops there, but instead of going a different route because it's actually faster. But obviously the other guy's supposed to like get close to you. You're not supposed to go far, so you're just rubber banding them, and they're gonna be like underground. You're gonna be up here, obviously. And it's still enough distance that the mission won't fail, and you can just go to a better direction.
Yeah, just taking a specific route here to like not lose them. It's again abusing the fact that we know where we are going, and you can actually like activate this checkpoint from like the other side than intended.
Yeah, you need to hit the checkpoint. We'll see soon that will just allow us to figure out the next checkpoint. No! Oh no! This might fail me. Am I stuck here?
I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Now, okay. This should be fine. I don't think they can outdistance you that much.
No. Is it? No!
Interesting. Oh no. Okay, so they actually can go too far.
Okay, let's do it again. Still should be underestimate, right?
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay.
Come on. Easy.
Yeah, so you actually have to wait for them, but I was wanting to go save there because you actually die there if you like fall in a weird way, weird angle.
Yeah, you want to fall on your back wheel, that way you won't take any damage, but yeah.
Let's do it again. It's a fun ride anyway, so why not? Again, rubber banding them. Just makes you not fail this mission immediately.
Yeah.
Even though I failed this here.
Get again for the viewers. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Also, there's another rule, because after this mission, Frankie will teleport to a strip club. And after every PB, you have to have a lap dance. So, if you get a PB here, then you might get that. Okay, let's not fail this time. Oh my god, dude. No, please. Okay, that was questionable.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
I don't know why it happened. Usually it's fine for me, but whatever. Okay, so we are heading towards the end of the tunnel that we're supposed to come out. So the slowdown cinematics here will play out, even though it's supposed to be another way around, like right now.
Yeah, so here's the checkpoint, and Yeah, it just triggers even though you're facing the wrong way.
Yeah, and the good thing about this is that the crew is kind of left behind. You actually have to slow down a bit to not to lose them. But what can happen is that they catch up here, then you can just run over them by accident and just fail this part. So we're gonna slow down here a bit. Should be fine.
Yeah, there's plenty. Slow down.
Hold on.
Yeah, just playing it safe.
Hang in, I'll get him off you.
And if you get really unlucky, the cops still follow you here, but usually fine.
Can that happen?
More cops.
I think you can do that if you are really bad here, but
I think there's like a forced point here where it just loses you the cops.
maybe yeah.
Looks clear to me. Fine work, boss.
Also, I took the sideways there, so it's a bit faster because the game just slows you down if you go in a straight way. Okay, that went okay. We're just gonna have to drive to the safe house, or the lockup, sorry, and hopefully we won't hit Lester here. That would fail the mission as well. That happened, a lot of runners. Oh,
The tournament even.
yeah, people lost the tournament matches there because of that.
Yeah, fun stuff on this last drive for sure. It's usually like okay, but like this traffic in this turn can be interesting at times. And even for this last one to the World Cup. But yeah, this is fine. Clear traffic.
Yeah, so careful. Okay, get ready on time. It's gonna end when the mission complete happens. And that's time. And again, we are teleported back to the strip club, and so we don't wanna watch that. We're gonna watch cats instead. Anyways, yeah, that was the run. The game continues actually. Many people think this is the end, but no. But that's the end of the category.
There's
And
5 more hours of nice gameplay.
yeah, like 9 more hours for 100%, so we're not gonna do that. Yeah, thanks for having us. Thanks FBMK for helping me with commentary.
Yeah, it was good fun. Hopefully everyone in chat had a good one as well.
Yeah, hopefully I had fun and enjoy the rest of the hackathon. Hope you will have fun and really looking forward to it.